This woman attempted to cut this woman's baby out of her stomach. This is Sarah Brady. When she was 9 months pregnant, she received a call from another expectant mother named Sarah Brody. And Sarah Brody told her that she had received a package from the Babies R Us registry website that belonged to Sarah. And she told Sarah that since their names were so similar, the website must have made a mistake and sent her package to her address on accident, but she could come pick it up tomorrow. Sarah Brody told Sarah that she was actually past her 9-month due date and she was going to be induced tomorrow, but she wanted Sarah to come in the morning before she had to leave for the hospital to pick up her package. Sarah definitely thought this was weird, but she just chalked it up to pregnancy brain, and since Sarah Brody had already gone through the trouble of finding her about her package, she decided to meet her the next morning. So the next morning when she got there, she was met at the front door by a very pregnant Sarah Brody. When Sarah got inside her apartment, she did get very weird feelings, but Sarah Brody did give her the bouncy seat like she had promised. The only problem was Sarah Brody had misplaced the gift receipt and wanted help finding it. And since she did want to know who the gift was from and she didn't want to be rude, she agreed to help. The two searched around her apartment for a while, and things got increasingly weird until Sarah saw two very alarming things on this woman's nightstand. First of all, she saw a pack of cigarettes, which typically a 9-month pregnant woman wouldn't have. But more importantly, she saw an inhaler on this woman's nightstand with the name Katie Smith written on it. So now Sarah had this terrifying realization that she had no idea who this woman actually was, and Sarah Brody was not her real name. Sarah attempted to walk down the hallway and leave, but that's when Katie revealed her true and terrifying intentions. Katie Smith pulled a 4-inch hunting knife out of the pocket of her sweatshirt and came at Sarah with the intention to murder her and cut the baby out of her stomach to keep as her own. But Sarah wasn't going down without a fight. Sarah fought for her life for 20 whole minutes before she managed to call 911, gain control of the knife, stab Katie, and make it out of the apartment. When police arrived at the scene, they found Katie Smith lying on the floor of her apartment, breathing but unresponsive, but she didn't appear to be 9 months pregnant like Sarah described her. But as police continued to search her apartment, they found a fake belly suit covered in blood, as well as a zippered pouch with tools that she was going to use to cut the baby out of Sarah's stomach, and a fully stocked nursery. It was later revealed to Sarah that Katie Smith had died after the attack, and also that she had never been pregnant, but now police were questioning her as if she was to blame for the entire situation. She had the defensive wounds to back up her story, but the police didn't seem to believe her. Thankfully, Sarah's baby was okay, and she did give birth to a healthy baby girl, but she wasn't even close to being done with the police questioning or the media circus surrounding her story and spreading false rumors. She also had to deal with learning about Katie Smith's very troubled past and how not only was she probably stalking her, but this was her 4th faked pregnancy. There are seriously so many more details to this story, so if you want to hear the full and complete story about how Sarah Brady survived and proved her innocence, tune into episode 65 of my podcast called Not Today.